Welcome to class again. Today I am going to teach you what you have been doing positive sentences. What you have been doing. Okay. So where should we use such type of sentences? Let me explain you. Okay now. For some time onwards, you are continuing any action. Those actions are saying in this sequence. Suppose I have been teaching English for 80 years. Now also I am teaching. I taught in my past. Now also I am continuing it. So 18 years onwards I am teaching. So I have been teaching, we are saying there. Okay. So look at this. These are the time words. This is the structure of the sentence. Time word, subjects, have been, has been, given, inform, object. These are the time words for an hour. For an hour onwards. What are you doing? What you have been doing? Next, for 2 hours. More than 2 hours. For 10 minutes. For a year. For a month. For a week. For a day. Since 6 a.m. Since June. These are only example time words I gave you. Instead of these hours, you may say 3 hours, 4 hours like that. And 10 minutes, you may say any minutes time there. And year, for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years like that. For a month, for 2 months, for 3 months, for 6 months. You may say any one of the time word. For a week, for 2 weeks, for 4 weeks, for 6 weeks. So say like this. For a day, for 2 days onwards, for 3 days, for 10 days, for 15 days. So like this, you may say here. Since 6 a.m., you may say here anytime. Since 10 a.m., since 12 noon, since 5 a.m., like that you have to say anytime. Since June, instead of June place, you have to replace any month name there. Since August, since December, since November, you can say any month name here. Okay, so these are the time words. 10. You know that for I, you, we, they subjects, we are using have. In already sentences, what are we using? Have we are using. But which subjects you are using have? For those subjects you are using now have been. And which subjects you are using has? For those subjects you are using now has been. Okay. After subject, you have to say have been. I have been, you have been, we have been, they have been. He has been, she has been, it has been. Then choose V1 form, add ing form to it. Then object you need to arrange for the verb one. Okay. Now, let us see how to assemble a sentence. For an hour is the time word. For an hour. I have been teaching English class. For an hour onwards, I have been teaching means I am teaching for an hour. Now also I am teaching. I am continuing it. So I should use that. I have been. Have been I have to use. Continuing no? For 1 hour, for 2 hours, I am doing such action, continuing that action. So now for an hour, I have been teaching online class. Okay. For an hour is time word. I is a subject. Have been we should use. Then teach is V1. Ing form okay. Added. Then English class is object. Okay. Next. For an hour is the time word. He is a subject in this. Has. Has been. Has we are using for these subjects. Now we are using has been. Listen. B1. Inform. Listening. What it is? Online class. Okay. So 1 hour he has been listening online class. Okay, so you have to choose the verb forms and apply in all of the subjects and prepare sentences by using have been and has been, and you have to pronounce all those sentences as fast as you can. And I'm saying always to you to use new verb forms. Don't use repeated verb forms. Okay, then you have to pronounce all the sentences together. Then you will be improve such type of sequence. You will be get perfection in that. Okay, have you understood? Okay, we'll meet you in our next class.